gentlemen, the following is a six-man tag team match, and it is scheduled for... Introducing first, representing the real RWA, at a total combined weight of 698 pounds, Vincenzo and Cipriano Abruzzi, and preserving the foundation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Perseverance. We've got 2/3 of the foundation here at ringside. They seem to be a little bit of a miss, expecting Vincenzo Abruzzi to be on the same page as him. We saw members of the foundation in action earlier on tonight in a tag team match against the Death Machines. Didn't fare out too well for said machines, to say the least. Hold on a minute. Vincenzo Abruzzi's got himself a huge stack of hundreds. Look at this. He's making it rain. It doesn't matter that he's got your father's Hawaiian shirt on. He's spreading the love. There's ducats for everybody. Drinks on Vinny Abruzzi tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Next to Luke, and introducing their opponents.
You want to talk about the lifeblood of our tag team division? I know the champions are the Middlesex Express, and to say that championship titles are a bit compromised considering the Chad Epic Initiative, I would say that there's certainly a bit of a tainting on those titles. Jason Devine, Ricky Medeiros, newly redefined. And it's just a matter of time before you see these guys going up for those titles. They've just been on an absolute tear for the past few months, and it's been an absolute thrill to watch them make their way up the ladder. Considering where both of those men were 2 to 3 years ago, I dare not air out their dirty laundry, but they have come from a very, very dark place.
And introducing the tag team partner, ladies and gentlemen, from Rhode Island, weighing in at 305 pounds, Big Daddy Steve Phoenix!
Here's the grand poobah of the Chop Shop, one of the pillars of the foundation in the RWA, in my humble opinion, and that is where one of the ultimate gripes is between these factions. Chris Sterling, Vincenzo Abruzzi, Cipriano Abruzzi, the Irish Warrior, Jimmy Hansen, Alex Corvus, all of these guys felt as if they were overlooked, just cast aside, left on the back burner by one T Phoenix, and that is where this feud lies. They've not resolved this. This has been nothing but bad blood since the Thanksgiving Throwdown, Rob, and this is where it culminates here tonight.
Well, and Cipriano Abruzzi is especially angry because when they faced off just a month ago, T Phoenix, with the very first shot, with big forearm, literally took RWA's strongest man down to the mat and jostled him for about a week, is what I have been told.
I have never seen Cipriano Abruzzi get dropped to his ass by one single blow, and that happened right then and there, Rob. I mean, known formerly as RWA's strongest man, you gotta believe that that hurt his ego, to say the least.
And there is a communication issue with the brothers Abruzzi and, well, the foundation itself, as it looks like Vincenzo, who came out as the Saturday Night Delight, is what I've been told. He came out with $10,000, just got scattered all over the fans.
Well, he got lucky. I guess he went and played a few slots. But Vincenzo Abruzzi, you know, he's the kind of guy that likes to have a good time. He likes to have a few cocktails. He's actually a very fun-loving individual. He's somewhat of a cut of a different cloth, if you will, than the rest of the foundation.
Well, the foundation has said earlier, as a big throw by Christopher Sterling, the foundation said earlier today that the losses have to stop and that the people that embarrass the foundation will be dealt with. I don't know what that means, as Ricky Medeiros switches under Christopher Sterling there with a rear waistlock, and Medeiros taking down Chris Sterling.
Medeiros is known for his speed.
Big forearm by Medeiros, who is trying to stay as quick as he can over Christopher Sterling. Drop kick to the bigger Sterling, as Medeiros lines up, catches, and a big
drives him down for a cravat bulldog.
Kick out just at one. And it's funny because this match, as Vincenzo Abruzzi tags into Jason Devine, big arm drag there by Jason Devine, nicely done. An arm drag by Vincenzo, nicely done. These men trade back and forth. Vincenzo and being thrown now. Modified Japanese arm drag. There's a true Japanese arm drag to Jason Devine. Look at these two go. Big boot driver.
Boot driver. Oh my God. And Cipriano Abruzzi's found himself in this matchup. Oh, Nelly. Sweet Jesus Louises. That is a lot of beef.
Big forearm to T Phoenix.
Woo!
That one had a bit of steak on it.
A little bit of steak. That had a whole lot of mustard, Rob.
And T Phoenix is lining up one of his own.
Oh, no.
Cipriano is saying, go ahead, plant one on me again. Try to knock me down again. And he stomps on the foot of Cipriano and locks him into a side headlock.
You didn't see that one coming. Cipriano Abruzzi was expecting that brute force known from T Phoenix.
Big shoulder tackle by T Phoenix on Cipriano Abruzzi. Off the ropes goes T, ducking under his Cipriano, rolling through his T Phoenix. Oh my God, looking for that big tornado lariat, taken over by a German suplex, and T Phoenix can feel it. And I have said it, and I will say it until I leave this company. T Phoenix is deceptively agile for a big man.
He is the most buoyant fat man in the industry.
Jason Devine looks like he's gonna fly! Suicide dive, takes out the foundation.
Torpe Suicida lays out the three pillars, and Phoenix and the former influence, they're fired up, Rob.
Yep, they are. It looks like Rick Medeiros is gonna fly, being helped, and Medeiros is launched onto the foundation and takes down the foundation again.
And if you notice, Rob, they have laid them all out on the entrance ramp, the very same entrance ramp where Jimmy Hansen left T Phoenix just last month.
Here's a cover, 1, 2, and a kick out just at 2.
Cipriano Abruzzi, no small man by any means, just lifted ass over tea kettle by one T Phoenix. I don't think he's fully recovered from that German suplex yet, Rob.
He really hasn't, and Jason Devine, Ricky Medeiros, Irish whip to Cipriano Abruzzi. Big back elbow by the two men. They charge an elbow and a big knee. Takes down Cipriano Abruzzi. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2, and the foundation are reeling.
And I'm not so sure that was an actual 2 count. I feel as though Cipriano Abruzzi had his shoulder up already, but that's neither here nor there.
Shot to the midsection, big charge into the corner. Here comes Christopher Sterling against Ricky Medeiros, and Sterling lays in a big right hand.
You want to talk about a size differential? This is going to be the foundation's clutch, in my opinion. You always want to be facing off against a smaller guy, but with a fellow like T Phoenix, that's impossible.
Big club to the chest of Ricky Medeiros, who's trying to basically rewrite his own narrative as Christopher Sterling runs those forearms through the face, and now a big running forearm to Ricky Medeiros.
Flashback to 2013.
Yeah.
Those were the days, but that was then and this is now. Ricky Medeiros, takes a shot to the breadbasket in the back of the neck. He is grounded to the mat.
And Chris Sterling is going to deadlift Ricky Medeiros here. And could it be a German suplex? It is a big deadlift German suplex.
Oh.
Ricky Medeiros turned inside out.
Folding like a house of cards does Ricky Medeiros, and he finds himself in the wrong part of town, my friend.
And here comes the Saturday Night Delight, Vincenzo Abruzzi. Shot to the midsection there to Ricky Medeiros. Big club to the back by Abruzzi, who we have not seen after, I believe it was a shoulder injury. He had to have shoulder surgery. Big vertical suplex taken over. Nicely done. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Vincenzo Abruzzi, he may be looking a little doughy around the waist, but I guarantee you he is also one of the fiercest competitors we've ever seen.
Oh, Ricky Medeiros with a big popping back, a German suplex. Pop the hips, looked great. Sends Vincenzo pot over tea kettle.
I hate to correct you, Rob, but that's Ricky Medeiros, and he just threw a Portuguese suplex.
Sincerest apologies.
As you
And sincerest and most humble apologies to Ricky Medeiros.
You know? Oh, he makes the
tag
tag!
into Jason Devine. The referee did not see it. The ref did not see Devine get the tag. And Devine is a house of fire, back elbow.
Oh,
and here comes the referee. And
Devine.
Devine.
The fourth is not having it, like you said, Rob. Jesus Christ, ref, can't you take him up on his word?
Nobody takes anybody up on their word anymore in this business.
Oh, God.
I remember when a handshake used to mean something. Big club there by Cipriano to Ricky Medeiros, who did tag out of this match, but the referee did not see it. And what you do not see, you cannot call. Shot to the midsection. Medeiros trying to fight back. Ducking the lariat. Big spinning lariat by Cipriano Abruzzi. Ricky Medeiros, he was almost decapitated. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and T Phoenix breaks up the 3 count.
The big man breaks up the pin. Cipriano Abruzzi, after that big lariato, is still staggering. I think he needs to make a tag, and he does so, taking the blind tag from Revelation.
And Chris Sterling, again, RWA original, as Ricky Medeiros tries to fight off. Headbutt. And Medeiros is back up to a vertical base, but he can't. He's got tunnel vision, and I think it's because of all of the impact he's been taking. He didn't even try to go for a tag when he got space between Chris Sterling. Now, big bear hug by Sterling.
Ricky Medeiros is known to fly. He's known for his tenacity. He's known to be the smaller guy in a matchup, so he's used to it. He's conditioned, but it's bravado, Rob.
Through the ropes is Ricky Medeiros. He stumbles. Big kick right there to Christopher Sterling, who got tripped up. Sterling grabbed his knee. He might have torn something in his knee. Top rope, and nobody home. Ricky Medeiros hits that RKO again.
Pops up with authority, driving the Revelations mug to the mat, and both men are down.
Jason Devine is full of energy, trying to get Ricky Medeiros back up. Medeiros is very close to his corner, as is Chris Sterling. There's a tag to Vincenzo. There's a tag to T Phoenix, and the big man looks like he's going to climb.
Oh, no. Oh, shit!
Oh, my God in heaven! T Phoenix, a double crossbody, takes down both men. And here comes Cipriano, ducking the lariat as T Phoenix, driving into the corner. Phoenix charges, big body splash to Cipriano, who may be out on his feet.
You can do it, put your back into it.
And now T Phoenix is taking Cipriano up to the high rent district. And this could be all sorts of bad news, not only for the men in the ring, but for people surrounding it. And look at the agility of T Phoenix!
You gotta be kidding me!
I do not believe what I have just seen! All 3 men
to the party!
lined up Cipriano. Wait a minute, Vincenzo trying to make the save for the foundation. He's in there all by himself. Devine has taken down Vincenzo Abruzzi.
Tandem offense as Medeiros lines up for the moonsault.
He nails it. Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3.
That'll do it, folks. I will say it time and time again, this is the sport's most buoyant fat man, T Phoenix, taking to the air with that double crossbody block. and that was the chink in the armor that broke down the pillars of the foundation.
Not only that, look at the agility to get into a Frankensteiner to take down Cipriano from the top rope.
Oh my God, Rob, we've watched this man defy gravity year after year, and you know what? With age, he has become a fine wine, if I may say so myself.
Well, the Foundation are 1-1. They have once again split an RWA show, and Christopher Sterling and Cipriano Abruzzi are not happy. And Vincenzo is laying in the ring.
You couldn't see it, folks. I did. I was looking at the faces of the fans when T Phoenix took to the air. Everyone was gasped. Everyone had their eyes wide, and you could see why he refuses to give up on this very promotion. It is his lifeblood, Rob.
In the ring, the Foundation and Vincenzo and Chris Sterling, you saw with actually you didn't see before the match started, but during the introductions, were very upset that Vincenzo Abruzzi was late to the game here.
It looks as if the Foundation was never really on the same page. Vincenzo with the best of intentions ends up taking the pin.
Here comes Jimmy Hansen and Alex Corvus, and they're backing up everybody from Vincenzo Abruzzi.
United they stand, divided they fall, and Jimmy Hansen is well aware of that. He knows exactly what's going on. He can't have dissension in the ranks. Come on now.
And it looks like there is a bit of a dissension within the Foundation, but you know, it's maybe a matter of miscommunication.
Sterling is just not having it.
Now wait.
Well, wait a minute, Jimmy Hansen isn't stopping this either. What the hell's going on?
They're all looking on, and Cipriano hit the Fangul, and then all of a sudden Sterling just attacking, and now the Foundation are literally picking at the scraps of Vincenzo Abruzzi.
This is not right. This is not what should be going on. You know, if you're going to be on this crusade of taking on the RWA and all of its invaders, you need to stay on the same page. They're making more enemies for themselves.
Well, but they did say that, you know, losses will be dealt with. And now Corvus goes in with the plate shifter, taking out Vincenzo Abruzzi after being, well, commanded by Jimmy Hansen, and now Hansen.
This is just uncalled for. There's no need for this. There's no need
Hansen
for this.
with a pedigree.
They're awful proud of themselves, aren't they?
Turning on a teammate here. Vincenzo's first show back in a long time since surgery.
And I believe Vincenzo Abruzzi has been officially jumped out of the Foundation, for lack of better terms. I'm disgusted. Rob, my stomach is doing somersaults.
Well, Vincenzo is laid out in the ring, the Foundation standing, but they have once again split another show. They have a lot of anger towards the RWA.
You're awful proud of yourself, huh, Jim? You're awfully proud of yourself. Oh, yeah, you're a real class act, huh, buddy? That's a man you called a brother. That's a man you called a brother, and you just made mincemeat out of him. You're a real piece of work.
Piece of work.
You're a real piece of work. You heard me, goddammit. You're a real class act.
Hey, this is a PG show.
This hasn't been PG in years. Where have you been? Get your head out of the clouds.
Well, we will try to pick up the pieces here as Vincenzo Abruzzi has been unceremoniously removed from the Foundation. More RWA perseverance right after this.
These guys are really starting to piss me off.